Yo, what up? It's Count the Rick Rock, Count the Rick Rock TV. But before we get into this, let's get into this.
You're now watching Compton Rick Rock TV.
Hopefully everybody is having a great morning. Yes, it's morning time out here in California, and the weather is beautiful, good, hot outside. Man, it feels great. I just came in from a good morning walk, and I'm definitely feeling it. But anyway, let's get into this, man. Sonya Massey. Everybody seen what happened in Chicago with the police shooting. We are seeing this more often. And it seemed like with this one, maybe because the officer is in jail, there's not an outrage like it normally would be, like during the George Floyd incident. My thing on this is with the brothers, the black men. I don't see a lot of outrage from you guys like we see on the internet when we having back and forth conflict. It'd be a whole lot of going back and forth conflict on the internet and a whole lot of people reporting it. Now, I think on this matter right here, all you guys that have issues on the internet, this definitely need a little bit more attention, especially from you guys with a big following. Today, I'm not going to get into the back and forth with the internet guys. We're going to put all that to the side, and we're going to cover something with more substance. So you guys go ahead and get into this video. Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV. Let's get to it.
Shocking body camera video released today shows the deadly police shooting of Sonya Massey. The mother of two called 911 just before 1 a.m. because of a possible prowler, only to be shot by a deputy inside her own Illinois home. The now former deputy faces 3 counts of first-degree murder. CBS's Roxana Saberi has the video that shows the chaotic moments, and we do want to warn you that it is hard to watch.
The body camera video reveals the events leading up to the horrific scene.
What took you so long to answer the door?
Oh, I was trying to put on some clothes, sir. I'm sorry.
You doing all right mentally?
Yes.
Sure?
My medicine and stuff.
All right. Okay.
I love y'all. Thank y'all.
Inside the home, Sangamon County Sheriff's Deputy Sean Grayson can be heard asking Sonya Massey to check on the stove.
We don't need a fire while we're here.
Within seconds, things become tense.
Where you going?
Huh?
Where you going?
Away from your hot steaming water.
Away from my hot steaming water?
Yeah.
Oh, I would rebuke you in the name of Jesus. I rebuke you in the name of
God, I swear to God, I'll shoot you in your face.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Massey starts to set down the pot and apologizes. Grayson fires 3 times, striking her in the face.
Headshot wounded female, 1078.
Prosecutors say Grayson's partner tried to give the 36-year-old first aid, even though Grayson discouraged him.
I'm gonna go get my kit. No, your head, idiot. You're done. You can go get it, but that's a headshot.
Civil rights attorney Benjamin Crump is representing Massey's family.
Sonya needed a helping hand, but she got a shot to the face by the police.
James Wilburn is Massey's father.
I'm heartbroken. I just don't know what to say.
What's the hardest part about this for you?
I think the last words that my daughter said to me was, "Daddy, I love you." And to know and realize that I won't see her again. I can't talk to her again. I can't touch her again.
Grayson has pleaded not guilty. When reached by CBS News today, his attorney declined to comment. Last week, Grayson was fired from the sheriff's department. Documents obtained by CBS News show he has worked for 6 different law enforcement agencies since 2020. Nora?
So we all just seen what happened. From my understanding, there was a prowler prowling around Sonya's house. She called the police department. They sent out the officers. Soon as the officer get there, Sonya was happy to see that somebody came, just like anybody else that would be happy that the police arrived to her aid. But the officer, he was already on some BS, man. Asking her about her mental. She the one called y'all for help. Soon as he get in the house, he goes on one. We all seen what happened. The lady had a pot in her hand. He the one told her to go turn the stove off because it smelled like it was a fire. He set her up right then and there. This woman was no threat whatsoever. They wasn't even in close range for her to even toss the water. I don't believe that she was even going to throw the water at them. He let off his shots. He didn't have his body cam on, but his buddy did. If his buddy wouldn't have had his body cam on, they were going to make up a story. But this gets deeper than this, you guys. We all seen this part. This get deeper. I always thought in Chicago, there's something else going on besides the gang members shooting up the town. I said a couple of years ago, I said, this got to be somebody else doing this. I don't think that these guys are off the chain like that. Now, I'm not taking away from what they do out there. Not saying that that's positive either or good either, but they getting some help. They getting some help from destroying one another. And it's bigger than street gangs. I believe that the police are out there doing half of this stuff. Every 4th of July, we getting massive people getting shot at these parties. Right? Now, we're not saying all cops are bad because we know all cops not. You got good cops, but you got the corrupted ones like this one right here. Like the ones that have been involved with a whole lot of deaths of black people. So I said, man, I believe this is deeper than this. I believe that somebody got to be helping these guys. Like they trying to get rid of all these black people in Chicago. The drill music makes it no better. But did you guys know that a couple of months prior to this? I don't know if this is because I haven't seen it on YouTube, but I've seen it on TikTok. Her nephew, 4-year-old nephew, alleged, was murdered also by the police. Check this out.
Now, I know everybody on TikTok is talking about the tragic unaliving of Sonya Massey by the police in Springfield, Illinois. But did y'all know that her 4-year-old cousin, Tyrell Miller, was also unalived by police in March? In fact, the day after Sonya Massey's body cam footage came out, it was announced that the police officer that shot and unalived Tyrell Miller was not going to be facing any charges or discipline. They are using Sonya Massey to cover up this announcement. Nick Gawk also did not attempt to do any first aid on the 4-year-old that he had just unalived in the chest. And here's the thing, Lieutenant Nick Gawk also knew Tyrell's mother. He had been trying for years to hassle her. Here's what happened that night. On March 16th, Tyrell's mother's highly intoxicated ex-boyfriend strong-armed his way into their home, telling her that if he couldn't have her, nobody could. He proceeded to spend hours essaying her at knife point. When the police were finally called, they spent 10 minutes outside of the door, not attempting to come in. Lieutenant Nick Gawk was the superior on scene who made that call. When they finally broke down the door, they found Kiana on the floor in a puddle of her own blood. She started screaming, "Save my baby, save my baby." At that point, when she said that he held the weapon to her, the woman bleeding out on the floor, instead of neutralizing the man holding a knife, they let him walk across the room into the child's bedroom. When he appeared, he was holding 4-year-old Tyrell Miller in his arms with a knife against his throat and against his stomach. And with no regard for the child's safety, Nick Gawk fired through Tyrell, unaliving both he and the perpetrator in one bullet. The body cams will be released next week, probably Monday. When Kiana woke up in the hospital, she was informed that her son did not make it. She then had to recover from 27 incisions from that night. There will be a protest in Macomb Monday 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Sonya Massey's killer is in prison. Tyrell's killer is not. Please say Tyrell's name for Sonya's sake.
So as we can see, this gets deeper than this. This story right here have not been shown on YouTube yet, but if it's actual facts, we definitely will be seeing more about this story. You know, people get on YouTube, they get on these other social media sites, and they start putting these stories together. So we don't know if this actually happened or if she's actually related to the young man that lost his life in the previous video. Well, leave your thoughts in the comment section and let me know what you think about that. But now we fit to hear from Sonya's son and what he got to say about the whole situation.
Do you think Sonya would still be alive if she had not been black?
Yeah, he would have definitely been more cautious. He wouldn't have did that, I don't think.
No, he wouldn't have did it at all.
We're gonna get justice for sure. I know. We are for sure. I'm positive. I'm positive.
And Malachi, you told me you only watched a little bit of the video. You had to stop.
Yeah, I can't finish it. Like, cause my mom, like, she was too nice. Like, it's no way. Nothing like that should have happened.
Donna, you watched it?
No.
You don't even.
I can't.
You'd mentioned that Sonya was sick, so she had lupus, you said.
She was on the last stage of kidney disease.
And mentally, was she okay as far as you know?
Yeah, she was up until the last few days before that. She started saying, I'm gonna die. She started getting paranoid.
Was Sonya ever diagnosed with anything?
A few days before, they said that she was.
Malachi, what was your mom like?
She was just a ball of love, honestly, to me. She cooked me the best food. I love her food. She was just a ball of energy, like a ball of energy. She could talk to anybody, you know. She's just the most loving person ever.
Does it feel like she's gone?
No. This is feeling surreal to me right now. She had lupus and stuff like that, so I would never think she would pass from like anything like this. I would think it was from that, but she would always tell me that if she did pass, just be strong. That's all I could do for her.
It's not real. This can't be real.
So I have a question. I want to know why this cop was transferred 6 different times. Why was he transferred 6 different times? Seems to me that this cop was a problem. He was a problem, and instead of these people firing them and letting them go, they know when they got corrupted cops, and they don't fire. They don't do nothing to them. They just let them stay around and create more havoc and cause the city more money and lawsuits. That's what I want to know. You guys leave your comment in the comment section and tell me why y'all think he wasn't fired. I'm pretty sure we all know what the goddamn question is. But anyway, anybody that ever lost someone due to police brutality, gang violence, any violence, period, I send my condolences out to you. And yeah, this one right here, this is a cold case right here, man. This is a cold one. So all you internet guys that get on the internet all day with something crazy to talk about, please report this one. Please report, especially if you got a big following. Spread this message around, man. And like I said, man, we get on here and we do a whole lot of talking and a whole lot of marching down the street when a black man get assassinated by the police. We need to do more hooping and hollering about our women, because this is getting crazy and out of hand. This is not the first one. We had Sandra a couple of years ago. That was also part of this police brutality. So look, man, it's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV, and I hit you guys on the next one.